good afternoon and good evening. Wherever and whenever you're watching, thank you and welcome to the second episode of the Blue Collar Connoisseur Club podcast. We hope that you did enjoy the first episode and it's glad to have you back for the second one, and we hope you enjoy this one just as much. So today's episode is based on the vodka brand Soplica. Now, who are Soplica? So Soplica are one of the oldest producers of Polish pure and flavoured vodkas. They were established in 1891 by Boleslav Kasprowicz in Gniezno. So I will apologise for some of the pronunciations. Some of them can be a wee bit on the tricky side. So what do Soplica produce? So they do produce your pure vodkas, and they also produce about, give or take, 20 different flavours from what I can gather. We do have five different flavours here, just to give you an idea of some of the flavours that they produce. So we do have the mango and passion fruit, we've got watermelon and mint, we've got chocolate, we've got raspberry and rose, and the one at the back we do have raspberry. These are just some of the ones that I've picked up at the local Polish store. Now, the prices for Soplica, they do range for a 20 cl bottle of about between £5 and £7, and a 50 cl bottle you're looking at £10 to £13, which is about 12 to 15 euros, ranging upwards from what I could find up to about 21 euros. Now, these flavoured vodkas, for the 50 cl bottle, they do range in percentage. So we've got the rose and raspberry, and the raspberry itself are 28% ABV, whereas the chocolate one is currently sitting at 25, and the other two are 28 as well. So you do get a bit of a difference in your percentages with them depending on the flavours. Obviously then your pure vodkas would be sitting about 40%. So with regards to the origins of Soplica, so Gniezno is a city in central western Poland, which are about 50 kilometres or 31 miles east of Poznan. It is pronounced Soplica. The brand is named after a Lithuanian family of country squires. Now, interesting fact that they do actually have a replica of the first bottle of Soplica produced, which is housed in the Museum of Origins of the Polish state in Gniezno. Up to modern times. Today, Soplica is produced by Pomos Lunkert in the city of Lunkert in southeastern Poland. Like I say, these are really good to try the different flavours. With depending on your own particular taste, sometimes it's nice. It's nice just to try new things as well. So we will be moving on to doing a tasting as well. So we do have our shot glass for our spirit, and we do have another glass just for the juice. So normally I would get some lemonade and we'll pick a flavour to do a tasting with. These generally I'll find in kind of your local Polish shops. You don't really see them so much in your big supermarkets, unlike some of your other Polish vodkas. So yeah, they are quite handy just to pick up. They're quite a good price point, and like I say, there's normally a flavour that would suit most people that you'll be able to find. So very shortly, like I say, we're going to get set up and we're going to do a bit of a tasting. So we shall see you very soon. Right guys, that's us ready to start sampling the spirit for this episode. So what we will do, we will go through the bottle, we'll go through the labels, and then we'll have a bit of a taste of one of these spirits. So what we do, obviously with the Soplica, all the bottles are very standard. So down the shoulders we've got a leaf design embezzled on the bottle. You've got the embossed Soplica label on the back, just in the middle. Can't really see it very well on the camera. And then you've got the small bottom label, which gives you all the details about size of the bottle, percentages, and your standard legal stuff. So on the front, we have got the main front label with Soplica embossed on the bottom and a badge on the neck as well. So we've got a couple of different types of labels here. There is another type as well, which I don't actually have an example of here. So we've got the limited edition labels, which are slightly larger, a bit more their design on them, with the limited edition at the top. So all the labels, they do have a picture of a nice, almost like old country manor house. Then they've got obviously the Soplica and what flavour it is. So you can see the difference between the limited edition one and the standard with the chocolate. So again, it's still got the similar kind of designs, just slightly smaller than the limited edition one. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to have a wee try of this chocolate one, because I've been looking to try it for quite a wee while now. So yeah, I did do a wee bit humming with the good lady to try and find this one. So I've been actually really looking forward to this one. So I've kind of saved it just for the podcast. So straight off the bat, you can actually really smell the chocolate flavour. So it does have a really strong chocolate flavour. So with the chocolate one, so this is a 25% volume on your 500ml bottle, which again is slightly less than some of the other ones that we've got, which are 28%. Granted, if you're sitting drinking a full bottle, which obviously drinking responsibly we cannot endorse, but that 3% probably isn't going to make too much of a difference. So again, on the nose, it's got an awful lot of chocolate. It actually smells a lot like hot chocolate powder. When you first open the box of hot chocolate, that's what it smells like. So it does smell really, really nice. So here's to my first try of the chocolate Soplica. So although it smelled like hot chocolate, the actual taste of it tasted a lot like the chocolate that you maybe get on crepes, that kind of melted chocolate. So yeah, very, very nice. Got a bit of a kind of hint of nut in at the back of it. So yeah, really much like that kind of Nutella crepe chocolate, where you've got that wee bit hint of nut and that kind of taste of that kind of warmed up melted chocolate, which is actually very, very pleasing. And I will actually really enjoy finishing this off when the good lady's here. I'll probably have one more just while I'm finishing this off. I'll very possibly maybe finish that while we're doing the editing for this episode. So I have tried a few of the other ones before. Now, with regards to, it was lemon and mint, very similar to the watermelon and mint that we have here, but it was a lemon and mint version. And what I did find is that was, again, very pleasing, very fresh, but it did have a lot of mint essence to it, which, to start with, I kind of thought it kind of overpowered it a wee bit, but the more you kind of drank it, the more the lemon came through. So I would think that the watermelon and mint might be very similar. And the raspberry one, the one that we have at the back here, this dark reddy coloured one, that is very, very sweet. So I have tried that one before as well. So with that one, you really can't drink a lot of it at one time, just because it is so sweet. Well, for me anyway, it's just very, very sweet. I know a few guys that do really enjoy that one because of the sweetness. Now, the chocolate one, again, is very sweet, and I don't think it's something that you could really drink a lot of. Now, again, this is probably a bigger shot glass than what I would normally have. So maybe one shot of that, I'll probably, if it's that kind of size shot glass, probably take it in two. I was maybe a wee bit over ambitious with the first one, which we can all do from time to time. But yeah, so that was the first impressions of the chocolate Soplica. So it's definitely, that one would definitely get a thumbs up. And I'll, next time at the polish shop, I'll need to get myself another bottle of that, because that is very, very pleasing. And I'll probably dish that out. Hopefully we get the weather for a nice birthday barbecue in the near future, so I'll probably get that for there. But yeah, so that's that concludes our tasting session. Right, well guys, thank you for watching episode number 2 of the Blue Collar Connoisseur Club podcast on the Polish vodka Soplica. If you keep an eye on our social medias, so give us a like and a follow on our social medias as well as on the podcast, and we'll keep you up to date on what is going to be the next episode. I've been in touch with a couple of different people, so I'm just waiting on some information coming back, so I can decide on what's going to be the next episode and build the next episode. I've got a kind of rough idea what we're thinking about, but again, depends on what these places come back with. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date on our social medias on what's going to be next. So again, you can pick up a bottle, and then you can follow as we're going through it. Like I say, some of the details on the actual bottle itself doesn't quite come through quite as well on the video camera. So if you have got a bottle or it's something that you're interested in trying, then yeah, you can have a sample along with us, and we will possibly in the future, depending on how things go, we'll maybe do a kind of live sampling of a few things, where, you know, we'll maybe do a live video, that sort of thing, and you guys can ask questions and we can have a sample together. But apart from that, until the next time, then I will say thank you very much again for taking your time to watch your podcast. Any of your feedback would be very much appreciated. What you would like to see, what you would like, where you would like us to go, and where we can, we will definitely try and get those squeezed in for you. And basically we can help try and build the podcast as more of a community. So what you guys want to see, what you guys would like to go, then let us know, and we can try and make the podcast more about you and less about me. So until the next time, thank you very much, and enjoy your time, guys.